Board of Public Works is now in session. Please rise. We will have the Pledge of Allegiance by Jerry Irvin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, if everybody please turn the ringers down, please. We'll have invocation by Reverend Aaron Chester. Is he here? Not here? Rob, would you lead us in a prayer, please?
Our heads. Dear Heavenly Father, today we meet with the Board of Works, discuss matters of the city, protect all the people that are in this city, watch over them as they guide us, watch over our first responders that respond every day out here onto the streets. Pray for the victims of Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey, where some of those regions were heavily devastated. Watch over us in all our daily matters as we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Rob.
Amen.
I think that surprised me.
I know you did.
Okay, we'll have roll call, please.
Jim Barrett.
Here.
Tim Bentley.
Here.
Jerry Irvin.
Here.
Annette Reedman.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. You have the minutes of the last meeting. Is there any additions or corrections?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as read.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to accept the minutes as presented. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Okay, I want to go on new business. Diana? Oh, there she is. Usually you're back there. All right.
Back row was full today.
Yeah, it is.
We are here asking for a public hearing for the blight elimination project. So you need to open that.
Okay, well, we'll close the meeting, open up for the open hearing. Has anybody got anything to say about the blight elimination?
If it's okay, Mayor, I'll read the properties.
Okay.
127 South Grand, Connorsville. 2120 Virginia Avenue, Connorsville. 131 West 12th Street in Connorsville. 2130 Grand Avenue in Connorsville. 414 West 9th Street and 2140 Western Avenue. All the properties are here in Connorsville.
Okay, is all the property owners here today?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got any discussion on it?
I do have a question that I'm just a little fuzzy on. When it is put into a blight elimination program, does that mean that the city is considering getting rid of them or what?
The blight elimination program is a grant program that gives us money to help demolish blighted properties, to take the homes down. All the properties will be green then afterwards.
Okay.
And the property owners on this round of the blight elimination will be the program partners. They will retain ownership of the property after the project is complete.
Okay. Also, the one on Western Avenue, what was the address of that?
2140 Western Avenue.
Okay. Thank you.
I have one question. The property on 9th Street, is that the property that burned?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
I thought so. All right.
Yes.
Okay, is there any more discussion from the audience? Okay, if there's nothing else, I'll close the public hearing and we'll go back to the meeting. And is there any comments from the Board of Works? Okay, now I'll entertain a motion that we pass this.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay, all these properties will be taken down. Diana?
Yes, sir.
What kind of time frame are you looking for? 'Cause I told some people, and I thought it was going to be coming down in August, and now it's September, so when will these be coming down?
Hopefully, we'll be having the bids go out next week
Okay,
or late this week.
okay.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, for the Rotary, Annette, you want to talk on
I
this?
will talk on it, and thank you for the opportunity. I am a member of the Rotary Club, and I'm standing in for Gary O'Neill today. And we would like to have a bucket drive on October the 28th. And basically what that is for Riley Hospital. And we have checked, and the amount of children that go to Riley Hospital from our county is quite a few. And it's no huge amount, but every little bit helps. So we're requesting a bucket drive, and we'd like to have it on Western and 6 Grand. Yeah, Western and Grand. No, Central.
Yeah, okay. Do you want it 24th and Grand also, or?
At this moment, no.
Okay. All right, if you change your mind, you'll have to come back.
Okay, when you spoke with Gary, did he request the 24th and Grand?
No, not that
I will get with you as soon as I
well, let's just
speak
go
with-
ahead and approve it for 24th and Grand also. And then if you don't use it, that's fine.
Thank you very much, and the Rotary Club thanks you,
Okay.
and so does Riley Hospital.
All right.
And whoever's going to be actually out there conducting the drive needs to stop by City Hall and see Melissa and sign the rules and make sure they get the traffic cones and vests and all that.
Thank you.
Yes.
That just came up, I forgot about it.
Okay. Hey, need a motion for that?
So moved. Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, now the cemetery contract with Kelly Luke, is he here?
No, but I have it, the contract, well, everybody has a copy of the contract. With us starting later in the year, I drew the contract up for 22 gravestones to be repaired for the total of $3,000.
Okay. Okay, I need a motion to accept the contract.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the contract with Kelly Luke to do $3,000 worth of work for 22 graves. All in favor, say by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.
And Mayor, that contract does not have signature lines for all of the Board of Works members. If you would all just go ahead and sign that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, go on down to item D, Resolution 2017-39. Rosemary, would you explain that, please?
It's a transferring of $8,100 to the council for the fringe benefits out of clerk treasurer fringe benefits. Also transferring $1,300 out of clerk treasurer fringe to council grant. Also transferring $3,000 out of clerk treasurer fringe into the mayor fringe.
Okay.
Well, it's one resolution that's just making 3 transfers.
You're generous, Rosemary.
Just gotta pay the bills.
I make a motion, we approve these. Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to approve Resolution 2017-39. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, passed. Now we'll go on down to item E. Beth, would you speak to this nuisance ordinance, please?
Yes, this is just a little bit of cleanup on the nuisance definitions. I met with Councilwoman Phillips in Montgomery, and if you look at the city ordinance 98.02 subsection D, it gives some list of items that are considered to be a nuisance, that if you would allow it to accumulate on property, and they wanted to add used tires of any size or discarded tires so that people wouldn't accumulate tires on their property. So it would just be inserting that language into subsection D along with rubbish, trash, metals, lumber, abandoned materials.
Okay.
Used or discarded tires would be added to that.
Now, if we pass this today, then it goes to the council tonight?
Yes, and I prepared the ordinance for
Okay.
that.
All right. Okay, is there any more discussion on this? If not, I'll entertain a motion to pass 2017-40.
So moved.
Second. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Okay, going down to department matters, Mike?
Should have gotten a copy of my report. Revenue disbursements, those disbursements a little high on the report, basically due to some semi-annual insurance. Water was $12,000, and the sewer was $31,000. That's twice a year charge. So that appeared this month. And also on the water side, we had a $5,700 payment to Strand for scanning our maps to get this digital for us. And also on the sewer side, we spent $13,000 to remove asbestos at the sewer plant down in the basement, and also $26,000 for the railroad crossing at the transfer station. Those are kind of disbursements that not used to, but we had to get them paid. Overtime, $3,745. 371 of that was scheduled, and listed as the work orders and some of the leaks and hydrant repairs and meter pit maintenance, the addresses that we did those repairs on. Today's claims, you'll notice a water claim for $37,000 and a sewer claim for the same, and that is for our new service truck. That should be in this week. That'll be the final payment of that vehicle. And also, we had our leak detection done last week, 2 weeks ago, waiting on the official report, but we also have a partial payment for $9,700 in our claims for that also. Other than that, any questions?
Okay, being done, thank you, Mike. Okay, Carol?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The recent retirement of Captain Clarence Warner left a captain's position open. I asked that Lieutenant Chris Scott be promoted to captain. He was hired on May 11, 2002. He's been a member of the SWAT team. He's a K-9 handler, and he's currently the supervisor on second shift. He's proven himself as a leader, and I'm confident that he'll serve our department as a captain very well.
Okay. Come on up, Chris, please. Anybody got any questions for Chris?
Need a motion.
Yes, sir.
Motion. We
Second.
approve the promotion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, all to approve Chris as a new captain. We're pleased to have him, so all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris is here with his wife, Sam, stepson, Bryson, his mother-in-law, Pam, and I'm sorry, I don't.
Granny Sue, or Granny Sue.
Granny, and Granny Sue.
Hey, Granny Sue.
I love Granny Sue.
So does it have to be sworn in? It's gonna be after?
After the,
Okay.
oh, no, not him. He doesn't need to be sworn in. He's not sworn in.
I mean,
He
for
did
new
that
ranks.
once.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Effective tomorrow.
Yeah.
Chris,
Congratulations, Chris.
congratulations.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check it. You have to check it all right.
Much deserved.
Okay. Go on down to department reports. Dale?
Okay, for August, we did 413 runs, and we made a profit for the city of $887.20.
Okay.
Any questions?
Anybody got any questions? Okay, thank you, Dale.
Thanks.
Okay, go on down to Dan Parker, can't be here right now. He is showing a piece of property. So that's what we want him to do. So come on up, Chief.
Afternoon.
Hey, Troy.
We had 129 runs, 360 hours in emergency, 80 hours in inspections, 12 investigations, 35 hours pre-planning, 260 hours of training, estimated $128,000 in damages. And overtime, we had $1,635 in overtime, $1,884 in FLSA overtime, for a total of $3,519. Is there any questions?
Thank you, Troy.
Thank you.
Jesse?
Good afternoon.
Hi.
I just have a couple of things. One, our girls' basketball elementary league signups are going on now until the end of the month, until the 29th. So any girl 1st through 6th grade, come into the park, sign up. If you need, if you can't make it, we can email it to you, fax it to you, however you need to get it, to get your child signed up. We are trying something new this year at the park. We're doing a fall festival. This kind of came up with an idea of doing the last farmer's market up at the park, and that's on October 7th. We'll also be having vendors there, anywhere from people who want to set up for a garage sale or flea market type items, or people who are sales consultants for 31 or Pampered Chef. Anyone's welcome to come set up. The booth space is free. We just give you a space and you need to bring your own items. They'll all be set up along Park Road in front of the Miller Building, in that area where there's parking, that one lane. And then depending on how many people we have, then we'll do overflow into the parking lots of the Miller Building. The Lions Club will also be doing a breakfast. I believe they talked about, we don't have a price or anything yet, kind of was last minute on getting the breakfast in. But they will be doing biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs and fruit, and I think coffee and juice and stuff like that. And that will be in the gym at the Miller Building. We'll also be having our vaccination clinic like we did this past summer with the vet clinic. They'll be doing vaccinations for a fee, and that will be taking place in the Park Road shelter, and they'll be there from 10 to noon. Other than that, we're going to try and have a little bit of music there like they do for the farmers market. So anyone who wants to set up, just let us know. We have vendor applications at the park. They'll just have to fill one of those out, and then we'll let them know the space, what space they have prior to.
Sounds like a good idea. You need to get with Daryl, make sure they put it in the paper, and Miss Miller over there, and let her get it on the radio, and let's get this, because I've heard a lot of people's been wanting to have a fall festival, so I hope everybody comes.
We're going to try it out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Carol, you coming back up? We should just handled you while you were here.
In the month of August, the Connersville Police Department investigated 1,203 law reports, issued 71 citations, 49 warnings, investigated 3 injury accidents, 0 fatal accidents, 42 property damage accidents, conducted 186 traffic stops, and 77 arrests. I also wanted to talk about a class that we're having that's open to the public. Is that okay?
Yes.
On October 6th, it's a Friday, the police department is hosting Jermaine Galloway. It's Tall Cop Says Stop. This workshop is for anyone from law enforcement to educators to parents and grandparents. This is excellent training. It's unique training. You won't see it anywhere else. This gentleman brings 120 visual aids to look at. And he talks about drug clothing and what emblems mean on clothing and what current drug trends are. It's just a great training. It's very popular for anyone who has any interest or has kids and they're have any questions or have any problems. This is great. If you are interested, see me, and we'll get you signed up.
And the reason they call him Tall Cop is because how tall is he?
He is 6'9". He ducks to come in the doors. So we're having that at the Miller Building. The registration is $50. If that's a problem, see me if anybody needs to.
All right, thank you, Carol.
Any questions about the report?
I do have one. I know we just updated the ordinance thing for the tires and stuff, and I know Daryl, your crew, mows and cleans a lot of stuff up. But are these 2 ordinance violations the only 2 that we've issued this year?
Yes, they are. But keep in mind, we do not write a citation or an ordinance citation when we ask someone to mow their yard and when Daryl mows that.
And that was gonna be my next
So,
question.
no.
So we don't have to have an actual violation to do that then? Okay, that was where I was headed
And that
with
still goes on constantly. The grass is still growing. Robbie deals with it
Well, I know you
every
guys,
day.
I see your guys all the time
Yeah.
hauling stuff off.
The other day, his phone was ringing before he even made it in the door. So,
Okay,
never stops.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carol. Okay, John?
Hello.
Hello.
For the month of August, we had 6 hours, 50 minutes of meetings and 12 hours, 35 minutes of original production. We, of course, have gotten into sports production again. We're doing the football games right now. We did soccer last week. And last Friday, we actually produced an away game in Rushville. So that'll be airing this week on Channel 3. That was a great game. That was amazing. Just
Do
back
do
and
not tell the
forth.
score. Make them watch it on TV.
That's right. It's blacked out till then. Newspaper might.
Don't print that.
So we've got another Fayette County line coming up with Elk Ridge. It's a special band a week from this Thursday. We have seats available if anybody would like to come up to the studio to watch that. We produce that once a month, bluegrass bands up in the studio. So, any questions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, that brings us down to Daryl.
What?
Just like to say your name.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know.
Hey, Daryl, what are you doing today?
Oh, nothing. Just hanging out. So you've received my reports. If you got any questions, I mean, we're still just doing whatever it is that we do, which is patching and cleaning properties and just a little bit of everything, you know, that we're asked to do, that we're allowed by law to do. Mayor.
Yeah. By law, yeah.
I have had a lot of people compliment on the industrial park area and stuff. The paving, the painting and stuff over there, so.
It really looks nice.
Citizens are noticing and they're pleased, I think, with the
Yeah.
streets and.
I've noticed even a little bit of cleanup going on in and around those new streets.
Yeah, and I think that will be contagious. I
think
think
so.
as people see that, they'll start cleaning their property, so we
Yeah,
gotta
so do I.
keep it going.
Well, I do believe, you know, you can't ask industry to come to town if you don't take care of the ones we have, so. You gotta get their trucks in, get them
Milestone
out.
is there today working on some basins that they had to finish up, and they still have to come in and finish their painting.
Okay.
So they will get that done. If I may, while I'm here, Chris Lucas is one of our mechanics. He was moved back to the back by previous administration. He's ready to come out. And what I need from you all today is permission to advertise for resumes. We will absorb Chris back into the street department because that's where he started. And he'd be invaluable to us. Along with that, I don't believe that we have to advertise in-house, but with that being said, if somebody from in-house wants to turn in a resume with their certifications and things like that, then they would certainly have first option.
Okay.
So
Yeah, let's give them first option, because in the contract there for mechanics, in one of the, it's in the provisions that you don't have to promote within. You can hire out for mechanics only, so, but we will give them an opportunity. Might be
Yeah.
somebody that wants to do it, and that's
yeah,
fine. Okay,
yeah. And that's what my thought was also.
okay, that sounds good.
Just a quick question on the people that's in-house. Is experience required?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. That's what I said, along with any certification that they may hold. Yeah.
To make a motion, we go ahead and approve what Daryl suggested.
I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Is there any more discussion? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, Daryl.
All right, thank you.
Tom Creech, he's on vacation, so all I know is that, why don't you read his report there a little bit? I'll just let you read
I
it.
messed up picking it up too quick. didn't
I did, you sure did.
That's the street departments.
Yeah, you want to transfer some here.
Here, I got it. I got it.
There you go.
See, I could have flubbed it all up for us.
That's all right.
For disposals, the Connersville Street and Sanitation had 385 tons disposed. Public disposal was 454 tons. Total waste sent to the landfill was 839 tons. Recycling, we had 42 tons of that. 988 customers served. Fees collected, total was $15,255.
Okay, good job there, Tim. Okay, go on down to, is there any old business come before the council? If none, we'll go on, is there any miscellaneous? Anybody got anything they'd like to talk about? If not, we'll go on down to the claims.
Okay, for the claims, we had, for the city, we had a total of $136,821.99. For utilities, the total was $265,613.96. So we need a motion to approve.
So moved.
You have a motion and a second to approve the claims. Any more discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Now, by the way, on the shred day will be October 14th. This will be shred day down at the transfer station.
Is that open for city and county?
Yes, yes.
The hours.
Huh?
You have the hours.
That I don't have the hours on that one.
8 to 11:30.
Okay. Yes, I do have the hours, 8 to 11:30. I heard it somewhere. Okay, go on down to the public forum. Has anybody got anything they'd like to speak on? Anything? Daryl?
I just wanted to let everybody know that our local winners of the Country Showdown,
Oh, okay.
we went to Nashville this weekend. The guys did not win, but Connersville in Indiana was well represented. We had 20 people there. It was a good competition. I truly believe the band and the lead singer who won deserved to win. But I do want to tell you, for a state fair, our facility, hands down, is much, much better than where we were set up. I mean, for a state fair, I would have been embarrassed. I really would have. But, you know, our guys did the best they could. Just wanted to let you know they, had fun, represented us well.
Well, that's good news.
Next. So, there we go.
Thanks, Daryl.
All right.
Okay, again, is anybody, Danny, you got anything you'd like to say or anything? Don't let,
Go in my mouth now.
yeah, don't let anybody learn your name. I learned that in the service.
That's all you get.
Right, Rob?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, if none.
I do have something.
Okay.
I've got to compete with Jessica, but I need to make this announcement. Also on the 7th of October, the Alquina Park is also having our fall festival, so please try to venture out to both of those. We're having a 5K that day, as well as a festival. Ours does run from 9 to 4, so maybe you could go to the park first and then come on out to Alquina and check out those vendors and those things out there. But the group has done a great job turning that old school property into a really nice park. So plenty to do that weekend, so just wanted to invite the public out.
You go one place and then go to the other, right?
That's right.
Okay. If there's nothing else, I take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
You have a motion to second to adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Adjourned.